A monstrous creature from beyond, or just another creepypasta? This is the Rake Explained. Let's talk about it. What's going down, Mouse Nation, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be discussing the hideous and disturbing creature known as the Rake. Imagine this, a humanoid creature with pale gray skin, sometimes all white, 6 foot tall, but crawls on all fours, similar to a spider. 2 huge black eyes that reflect light, no nose, and a tiny mouth that when opened becomes huge and shows hundreds of teeth. Now the good news is that from most of the stories that I've heard about this terrifying creature, if you don't approach him, he'll simply just watch you and stare at you from afar. But if you continue to move forward or act threatening in any way, he will open his eyes and his mouth as wide as possible and then attack. Usually he can be found sitting at the foot of one's bed, staring at you, watching you as you sleep, and inducing terrifying nightmares before he takes your life. Sightings of this creature first began as early as 2003 in the northeastern part of the United States. Many of these sightings garnered local media attention, but not long after, there was suddenly a blackout, and all forms of media were wiped or destroyed. Someone did not want anyone to know what this creature was. In 2006, his legend began to spread with more eyewitness accounts of the creature, with many internet minds beginning to put together the pieces and trying to find out what exactly this creature was. Supposedly, there were accounts as far back as the 12th century, with evidence of its existence documented in a 1961 mariner's log. This log stated, "He came to me in my sleep. From the foot of my bed, I felt a sensation. He took everything. We must return to England. We shall not return here again. At the request of the Rake." Then there was this journal entry from 1880 that was originally translated from Spanish. "I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I have experienced the greatest terror. I see his eyes when I close mine. They are hollow, black. They saw me and pierced me. His wet hands. I will not sleep. His voice," with the rest of the text just being scribbles. In 1964, a suicide note was found reading the following: "As I prepare to take my life, I feel it necessary to assuage any guilt or pain I have introduced through this act. It is not through the fault of anyone other than him, for once I awoke and felt his presence, and once I awoke and saw his form. Once again I awoke and heard his voice, and looked into his eyes. I cannot sleep without fear of what I might next awake to experience. I cannot ever wake. Goodbye." But is there any real truth to his existence? Well, the easy answer is no. He actually originated through a collaborative effort on 4chan in a thread entitled "Let's Make a Monster." His features and purpose were revised many times before he was finally created. From there, many creepypasta stories began to spread around the internet, along with videos, photos, and fan art. Creatures like the Rake have and will continue to be created on the internet. But beware, because if enough people actually believe in something, it may just actually come true. What do you think? Is the Rake real? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As always, I'm your host, Morty Mouse. I'll see you later, or I'll see you at another another time.